Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Dragoon. My name's Cody, and in the last exciting episode, Miranda had to face up against her past. The mother who abandoned her in the form of a creepy flower with Miranda's mother's head inside it that we had to fight. You know, because that's how things work on the moon. That's just how the moon likes to roll. So as you can tell, creepy things have been happening in the moon. We keep changing locations. We know we're in the moon because you can see those webs sort of subtly in the background there. And, you know, and things keep changing, but we're not sure exactly what is going on inside of here. We're not sure just how real all of this is, because you can see once we get inside this little passageway in the moon, it looks like the inside of the moon. But over there was snow and ice, and if we go in here, we're going to get something completely different. Recognize that music? The music of, I think this is the town of Bale. This is Disc 1 town music with apparently people. So clearly something strange is going on. Rose, what are you doing? Right, so she was cutting her finger or something, except dramatically with her sword, to show that we're not currently dreaming. This is reality of some kind. I mean, it's not. I mean, we're real. We're not dreaming, but it doesn't mean that these things. It doesn't mean that we're in those places. I guess we're in a weird sort of moon zone where the moon is hallucinating stuff. Maybe to stop us, maybe to, you know, if we face our own issues, maybe then we won't be able to get through. But yeah, you can see there's people here. Look, Sodium. No, she is not. Well, that's a face that some keen-eyed observers of the series thus far may recognize and may know why Haschel looks so curious about it. So, yeah, this area, this is just a town. We can stay in the hotel run by the creepy illusionary people living on the moon or inside of the moon. Because why not? What could possibly go wrong if we fell asleep surrounded by enemies inside the moon? And if we talk to this lady with the piano... Some more very symbolic stuff. You may recall that Haschel... Oh, idioms are important! For those of you who don't remember a random comment I made in Disc 1, that's my favourite quote, because they always say items are important, but when I was 10, when I first played this, I thought it was pronounced idioms, and I always used to say idioms are important. And that's why I remember shopkeepers who say idioms are important. A female is missing, please look for her. Until we find her, this place is closed. So we dealt with Miranda's issues, but there's still some other unresolved issues in this party. For example, Haschel, who left on a 20-year quest to find his daughter, which he never did. I'm a son of the most wealthy house in this town. Come on, I'll treat you to spirits. Well, don't worry about money, it's on me. I'm a rich man. Oh? You are Dran, aren't you? Indeed, says Dran the Rich. Dran, if I remember, he's the old drunk in Bale, which I guess something, because he's calling himself rich, but this was 20 years ago apparently. I think there's a bit of like subtle foreshadowing, well not foreshadowing, or backshadow, like it's a bit of tying in some old stuff in Bale to the current plot, which is really interesting to me. Like, Dran was the name of the drunk that was like under a bridge in Bale. That's really cool. I didn't actually remember that about this game. Want to survive? Buy good weapons. Of course. see what we got. Oh, we got an upgrade for Meru. We got an upgrade. Becomes powerful inversely to HP. Oh, okay, so it gets stronger the lower health Hashel has. Dragoon armor. Looks like Kongol doesn't have his Dragoon armor yet. Hashel didn't have his Dragoon armor yet. These three did. Alright, cool. So that's a Dragoon armor for a couple more people, which is very nice. So let's go to where we know we're supposed to be going, is where that girl disappeared to. So why Bale 20 years ago? I think we may be dealing with both Albert and Hashel's pasts here. Oh wow, this is a difference in scene. And there's like a gnome over there. I understand that this place is not what it appears to be, but where are we now? A world behind the wall. It seems as if the labyrinth of the moon is not refusing us. No, almost as if it's maybe inviting us. Minintos. It seems this place belongs to them. I think they were the 99th species. Maybe they could tell us something about this place. So this is all fascinating to me, to be honest, because I never play up until this point. When the last time I completed the game, I think, was 10 years ago, and then usually I get up to around disc 3 in a big flurry of playing all at once, and then I lose track. I actually do not remember this part of the game. The Psyche is creating this world. This time it's whose heart, whose intention? Is it you? Or maybe me? I think that's meant to be another spelling of whose, but I'll forgive them. They've had all sorts of... Oh, look at this. You don't see people who you shouldn't see. You see people you have to see. Well, that's a cryptic statement, if I ever saw one. And this is also the... I think this is the only, like, female Minintos species that you see in the game. I've seen one of those guys before, but I hadn't seen... Yeah, this is a creepy place. This is great. This is great to me, because it's almost like I'm experiencing a new part of the game, because... To be honest, I hate games ending. So I think what usually happens is I get to the point of no return at the moon, and I shy away from it, and then I never get back to the game. It's like a psychological thing with me. But part of me starting this Let's Play again in the first place, hello Jar, I think was me, saying to myself, I'm going to finish this game, which, as you can see, it took me 6 years to get around to this point, because I tend to play all games in bursts. Like, I'll play for like 25 hours over like 3 days, and then I won't touch it for like 3 months, and then I'll come back to it and I'll like start again. I have a weird binge way of watching TV and movies, or playing video games. Alright, so this guy, I think magic, I think he might be weak to magic, so let's try it. Let's try Psych Bomb X. I mean, not that it matters, I should probably just run from him, to be honest, because I've bought everything I want to buy in the... Yeah, no, he's only going to be defeatable by sachets, probably. But he'd probably drop like 1,000 gold. But really, he's just sort of a big waste of our time at this point in time. So we're just going to run from him. But I figured I'd show the fight anyway, because it's something that... I think that might be a new enemy. Yeah, so as I was saying, this is an area I don't really remember about the game, so this is sort of fascinating to me as well as you. Let's see, anything interesting up here? Apart from combat. Alright, so there's nothing down there, so we'll continue over to the right here into the next room, where we find more creepy passageways. And here she is, the lady herself, connected to a couple of our party members, as I believe. You don't seem to be one of the Minintos. Look at her closely. It's the girl in the room we came from. Oh. She's the girl who disappeared into the wall, isn't she? Hi, what are you doing here? Well? This girl doesn't know about you yet. Yeah, well, she hasn't given birth to you yet. If that's what you're saying, Haschel. I'm pretty sure this is Dart's mother and Haschel's daughter, who he's been searching for 20 years, who he had to give up on because, well, according to Dart, she died. She died at the disaster of Neat, killed by Rose, because there's a lot of stuff going on in the internal politics of this party. But this is something unique to Haschel. This is something that he has to deal with personally. Claire, is it you, Claire? It's me, your father. Don't come here. I hate you, Dad. Claire. Always strict discipline. What can I use such a thing for? The power to destroy? The power to hurt people? I don't need such power. I strictly disciplined you since you were little. I only had you. I had to hand my art, this ancestral art, down to the next generation. It's not fair. I just want to sing songs, chit-chat with my friends, pick flowers, and fall in love. So it's the traditional, you know, the old story of the parent who wants their child to inherit their, you know, business or art or whatever, and then the child who just wants to do what they want to do. But only one way of dealing with any situation in this game. I'm going to see you in the next episode.